Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another live stream where we're going to play some random games. Tonight, I am going to start off with Luck Be A Lanlord, a game where you're basically just kind of playing slots. It's a very simple game. We'll start at round one and possibly go through all 9 rounds. So we're just going to start at round one, no modifiers, and we'll eventually go through everything. Hey, good evening, Ross. How are you tonight? I hope you're having a good start of the weekend. Weather up here has been insane. I am enjoying my day off. I do have to work tomorrow, so I will not be on the live show tomorrow night, unfortunately. But from the sounds of it, it sounds like Angela and Darren have something really cool cooked up, and they're possibly going to be a guest. So hopefully you guys enjoy the stream tomorrow night. I know that I am sad I'm not going to make it, but we all knew that was going to be a strong possibility getting a job with the railroad like I am. So we'll start off with the game here. 25 coins due in 5 spins. Enjoy your stay in our apartment complex. It comes with a complimentary slot machine. You can use it to get money and pay your rent. Speaking of which, your rent is 25 gold and is due in 5 days, or due in 5 spins. Good luck, your landlord. So we start off, they give us 5 items. So you're guaranteed 5 coins right off the bat. And then afterwards, you can choose other things. Sweet. What Blu-ray did you get, Ross? Ross says he was having a good day. His Blu-ray finally came in. I never got a chance to get it for years on sale because it was always out of stock, but finally had a chance to get it. So we've got a light bulb, a crow, and beer. Beers are good. Because you have other people who drink that, and you can get bonus coins every time they drink it. Crows, they give you 2 coins every spin, but every 4 spins you get -3. So technically in 4 spins you're only gaining 5 coins. Oh, sweet. Is this a zombie Ross has picked up? That's awesome. It's been a while since I've watched that. At some point I may have to go back and revisit that one. The one that I'm going to go for is the light bulb because I am hoping to get a lot of these coins or a lot of these gems. And each one will give 2 times more. So we're going to start off with the light bulb. It destroys itself after making other symbols give additional coins 5 times. And here is Darren.
Hello.
Hello. How are you tonight?
Lovely.
Ross in the chat says that he's having a good day. He got Is This a Zombie Complete Series, Seasons 1 and 2, $35 on sale at Crunchyroll store.
Nice. Such a fun show.
Now we got another light bulb here. Dog is common, gives 2 more gold if adjacent to any of these symbols, which that's not a bad thing because usually I like to try to get a miner, which is good for destroying geodes and getting gems. Dwarves. What was that?
Nothing. My mouse fell into my bed and it started bringing up stuff I didn't want.
So I may go for the dog. The light bulb is good, and like I said, it destroys itself after 5 times. Ross also says he's going to see the Deadpool movie tomorrow, having a hard time not seeing spoilers for it. Well, hats off to you for going this long for not seeing any. Apparently, major spoilers bad enough to make you not want to see it anymore. Which one of these would be good? The light bulb goes away after 5 spins. The dog is good to give double coins. I think we could go for the dog this time. Toddler, that would go with the dog. The dog would give the toddler bonus coins, but at the same point in time, I don't really like the toddler.
What game is this?
This is called Luck Be A Lanlord.
But landlords are, you know what? Never mind.
Basically, you spin the slot to make the money to pay your rent. And here's the miner. We were just talking about him. I am definitely going for the miner. So if the dog appears next to the miner will go for 2 gold a turn instead of just 1.
You know, for a moment there when you said "here is," I thought you were going to say Angela appeared out of nowhere.
I don't even think she knows that we're streaming tonight. I just messaged you. I didn't put anything up in the chat. I just was like, you know what? I feel like streaming a game tonight. Although she knows that we do random games throughout the week, so. We're going to go for the chemical 7s here. It gives nothing, but if you get 3 of them, I think you get like 77 coins. So egg carton is good because you can collect up to 6 eggs in it off to the side. It doesn't take up any space on the wheel. And for every egg you put in, it gets 1 gold for a maximum up to 6 gold per turn. So it can pay off in the long run. Milk, 1 coin. Thing that's good about milk, if we look at the inventory, I have a cat. If the milk bottle shows up beside the cat, the cat destroys the milk bottle and gives 9 gold. We have 50 gold doing 4 spins. We're currently at 24. We're going to go for the milk bottle in hopes that it lands like that, where you can just get rid of it.
Oh, so you're playing spin the bottle?
It's pretty much, that's why it's called Luck Be A Lanlord. You're hoping to have a good enough wheel that you're going to get a ton of coins, and I have gotten rounds where I've had really, really good, especially towards the end, where I was getting like 300-400 gold per spin.
Nice.
So we're going to go for the
shot. You know, that was one game I never really wasn't really even a thing by the time I got into school. Was that a game when you were growing up, Doug? For any of your friends roped you into playing?
What was that? Spin the bottle?
Uh-huh.
I never played it. It was a thing when I was in like high school and stuff, but I never really went anywhere, so I never played it.
I was just curious.
Ross in the chat says, Darren, piece of advice for you. Luck may be a landlord, but it ain't a lady tonight.
I'm happily single. What can I say?
Also, another good thing happened today. It's been officially announced and confirmed Aharen-san will be getting a season 2.
Yep.
We're going to go for the shiny pebble because it gives us 1.1 times more likely to find better symbols, uncommon, rare, and very rare symbols. And that worked out good where the dog got the extra from the miner, and then the light bulb got the extra from the gem. So we only need 4 coins and 2 spins. We're going to get that. Cultist, does a dog work on them? It does. Cultists are good if you can get a bunch of them. I've never had luck at getting them. The oyster is good because it has a 20% chance in adding pearls every spin, and the light bulb gets extra off of pearls, but that's only got 3 more. I'm going to take my chance on the cultist. It's 0 by itself, but it gave the dog 3.
You're gonna have to forgive the excessive coughing. I'm not sure what's going on.
We have 1 miner. I don't think I want 2 because that's going to take up space. I'm going to go for another lock box and hope I can get a lock pick. So that was a good one. We got 71 gold. 50 is due. We can pay that. Now it's 100 due in 6 spins. I don't see anything here I really like. Hustling capsule gives -7, so it takes 7 coins away at first. Adds a pool ball, which gives 1 coin each spin. That's good in the long run because that's guaranteed coins off to the side. Hopefully we can afford taking that loss now. Let's see.
Hope I'm doing this right.
We got the gray pepper, which gives you 6 coins whenever you use a removal token, which I probably will use some of those. And reroll tokens, lime pepper. I'm going lime because I'll reroll more than I'll remove. And every time I reroll, I'll get 6 coins. So
I'd say you're playing for Bitcoin.
It could be. Ross is also asking, Darren, did you ever watch Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic? Because it was announced.
I did.
It was announced for season 2.
Yep. Yes, and I'm excited to hear that. Because that was a good show. And even though it was not Redo of Healer.
We're going to skip that because I didn't want anything there. Oh, there's a cultist. There we go. So I need 1 more.
That's
3-sided dice. Every time it shows up, you're guaranteed a roll between 1 and 3. If you split it down the middle on average, wolf is guaranteed 2. So I think we're going to go wolf on that. So we need 3 coins in 1 spin. Coal is good because it gives you diamonds. Diamonds are 5 gold when they come, but you have to wait 20 spins before it turns into the diamonds. So
I thought diamonds were a girl's best friend.
Okay. I think it is. It's just not a lady tonight. It's just your landlord. And like you said, landlords can be. Although I have a very good landlord, so I can't say anything bad.
Thankfully, the only landlord I ever had was my dad. And he was a reasonable landlord.
That was a good spin of 31 coins.
I feel like you're back at the original Pokemon games at the game corner. Before the puzzle flip became the main game to play. Because you do know that they used to have the slot machines, right?
Yep.
Both in the original games, and I'm pretty sure they carried it all the way up to the end of the Game Boy games before they changed it in Diamond and Pearl.
This time we're going to go with the milk bottle again. Because it goes by the cat, it gets the extra. That one's 24. We have 2 spins and we need 20 points. Bubble gives 2 gold. Every spin will destroy itself. after giving gold 3 times. So you get 6 gold out of the bubble in 3 spins, and then it's gone. So that's good because it won't take up a ton of space, but will still give you a decent amount of gold. I'm going to re-roll and use a light bulb here because we've got a sapphire, pearl, shiny pebble. All of that can get benefited by the light bulb. And there it goes, light bulb's good.
But this isn't Penguin and the Pebble. If you actually know that movie, I'm impressed.
I don't.
You don't know that one?
No.
Okay. That
We
was
had
a
another movie
90s.
that one.
That was one of those late 90s, early 2000 movies that you remembered it, but you don't remember what it was called. You just remember what it was about. Basically, Penguin falls in love with another penguin, and it's customary to give pebbles to the one they love. He finds the perfect one, misadventures happen, and at the end, basically trying to get him a date. Was it one of those non-blue films? I don't remember. Okay, we're getting there.
Now we'll go for the piggy bank here.
Speaking of which, do kids even still have those nowadays?
They still have what?
Do they still even have piggy banks nowadays?
I don't know. Actually, yeah, my daughter has one. So we're gonna go for that piggy bank too, because we put 2 gold in each spin, may destroy the item and gain 2.5 times the gold inside. That may come in handy down the road when oh, that took a lot out of there. Light bulb. Yeah, we'll do that one. So we're at 99. We need 225 in 5 spins. So we need about 130 in 5 spins. Gonna do the ore because the miner can chop the ore down and gives a good bonus. Unfortunately, we still need another cultist. I don't like anything there, so we're just gonna skip this turn. Still don't have any lockpicks, which isn't good either. Got 2 destroys that I can use. I'm not going to worry too much about that. We'll get the bubble since that's a decent one. Don't have anything good right there. Gotta do the milk, hoping that goes next to the cat. Gotta hit that piggy bank just because we need that to get through this. And we had a lot of stuff hit, so we should be good. Yep, we are good on that. Now it's 300 due and 7 spins. We've only got 35 coins to start. Lockpick, that's what we want. I'm gonna skip on that. The lockpick took care of all of the boxes that we had there. 2 lock boxes at 15 each and 1 safe at, I think it was 30. So we got a really good one there. Jumped us up to 151. So we're halfway there with 6 spins left. So that's really good. Gotta go for another shiny pebble to start. Gonna go for an ore because ore is next to the miner. It's good for another 20. As long as it shows up. We currently have 3 empty spaces, so we can keep adding some stuff. Don't like anything that's there. So let's re-roll Cultist. Now with 3 of them on, we're probably guaranteed 3 coins every time because they're all going to give you 3. Oh, that's good for 9. Goldfish are good because they pop the bubbles. So we'll do that. Also, you can get a goldfish bowl that can hold everything. So 2 spins, we still need 9. Void creature is good because that will destroy itself. It won't hold up a spot for too long. The coal just turned into the diamond, which is a huge help. Then we'll get a milk bottle. So we have the 300 we need for this round. I forget how many rounds there are, but have you seen this game before, Darren? Or oh, he's muted.
Nope, never even heard of it.
The silver arrows are rare. They don't give any coins themselves, but they spin randomly. And any symbol that it points to, you can get 3 times more gold. That's the best option that's up there. Red pepper gives 5 gold if every symbol is different. That's not going to happen because we have 2 sapphires, 3 shiny pebbles, 3 cultists. So that's not a good one to take. The cat's on the table. Give me just a moment to get her down. Why are you up there, Haru? You know you're not supposed to be on the table. Your punishment is you've got to come on the screen for a bit. We now have to show you off to everybody. Oh no, everybody can see the Haru. Say hi to everybody.
I have to say, she is never impressed, is she?
No, she's a pain in our butts. Aren't you? You're the pain in the butt cat. That's why I have to harass you.
So Ainz is the good boy.
Typically, because he's too stupid to do bad stuff.
Which is, well, now that fits with Ainz. Demiurge coming up with all the plans, but Ainz wasn't stupid. Okay, let's check this. Dang. Sorry, guys. I do not know what is wrong with me tonight.
We're going to do the buffing capsule because when that blows up, it's going to multiply everything around it. Another cultist. So that will be really good. I forgot I had the bartender on there. He's going to keep adding stuff. I can get rid of a couple of things. There's 20 symbols up there. Oh, go ahead, Darren.
I say, speaking of bartender, you just made me think of a song I ain't heard in forever. Do you remember a band called Rehab?
Rehab?
Mm-hmm.
Not off the top of my head.
It starts up, bartender, I really did it this time, broke my parole to have a good time.
I have not heard that.
Oh my god.
I'm sheltered.
No, I think it was just a generation of music that I grew up with.
What is it? Is it country?
It's country-ish. It's really not even country, but it played on country radio stations.
Then that's probably why, because I stopped listening to country after the early 2000s.
Well, it was right around that time frame. I mean, it's not a new song.
Oh, another cultist. That's awesome. 21 symbols. Let's get rid of the coin. With 5 cultists, that means like on this spin, every cultist is going to be worth 5 points or 5 coins. So now we're able to make some decent money. So 350 is due. We've got 493. I was just saying earlier how I tried the cultist strategy before and never had good luck with it, and now it's like I'm getting a ton of them. Void creature is good because that will get rid of stuff. We're going to take the time machine because that knocks 5 spins off of Cole to transform. So instead of 20, it's now down to 15. So that's a big bonus on that. Another cultist. Nice. Since we don't have any bubbles up there, we're going to get rid of the goldfish. And let's get rid of the pearl. That way, the cultists are guaranteed to show up. 6 of them are 6 coins each one. Oh, achievement. Have 6 or more cultists. That's the first time I got that. Good evening, John. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far. As I mentioned earlier, I will not be here tomorrow night due to the fact that I will be working. But Darren and Angela have some fun stuff planned, including a guest, it sounds like. I'm not sure who the guest is, but Angela is working everything out, and I know I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. Darren wouldn't let it not be fun.
About to say, define fun. How do we have fun on this platform?
We keep saying Shonen is overrated and come up with hot takes to try to get Angela flustered.
That is fun, though.
It is. And sometimes we're really good at that.
Yeah.
I am going to take the key here. It's a common, gets 1 coin every spin. But since we've seen a lot of these chests and safes and stuff coming through, that's going to open them. And hopefully it can get one of the mega chests where you can get 100 gold when it's opened.
54, 540.
There's a lock box, but the key has to be beside it.
Do it.
Wealthy capsule, when it comes up, is destroyed and gives 10 gold automatically. We've already got more than what we need for the rent. 425 doing 3 spins. We got 677. Thanks in big part to having all those cultists. Whoever would have thought that having a cult would have been beneficial?
Wasn't that the name of the band? Wasn't that the name of a band?
I think there is a band called Cult.
Or the cult?
The Cult, that's it. Don't like any of these options. We're going to re-roll. The Void Stone is good because that will destroy itself and give you coins. Only 5 because of cultists. There's the dwarf. Do I have any alcohol stuff up here? I do not. The dwarf is good because that'll drink like beers and some of the other stuff, but I don't think I want him to take up a spot on here. Granted, the bartender, if I remember correctly, has a 10% chance of adding drinks that the bartender would drink. Beer, if it's beer, wine, and martini, and he drinks beer and wine. He doesn't drink martinis. You know what? I think I'll do that. Inventory, there's no milk up here. I'll get rid of the cat. The cat is only good for one. So let's get rid of the cat. So we still have 20 symbols. That way you're guaranteed the 6 cultists. So that's 36 coins every time. We have almost double, or more than double actually, than what was needed for that. Now it's 575 in 9 spins. We're at 456. I don't know if we can do that, Darren. We need about 120 in 9 spins. We're going to do the lucky 7. I don't like any of these, so I'll skip that. Big Ore or Highlander 6. I think I'm going to go for the Highlander because that is a very rare item. And I kind of like the Void Party. That's pretty cool. And right off the bat, you're getting 18 coins off of the sword. Thanks to the arrow.
So how much longer till you hit 80,000 so you can save for your retirement?
And a long way away. That was a good spin. That was 102. Here's a diamond right off the bat. Don't even have to wait for it. We're going to go for the diamond. And next spin, we have a coal up there. It's going to get turned into a diamond. So that'll be good. I'm going to bypass the lockbox. I know I have the key in there, but I'm waiting for a better chest. Just like Megamine.
Explosion.
She's waiting for a better chest.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, I'm sure she'll get one eventually.
She's still a waifu to a lot of people. I like her. I wouldn't put her in a waifu category for me, but I do like the character. She is my favorite in Konosuba.
I like her and Yu.
You just like chaos.
Pretty much. Yeah, I could like Chris. Speaking of which, that is one anime you are watching with me. I don't care what you say.
Which show?
The one that's about to come out. I may be a guild receptionist, but I'll solo any boss to clock out on time.
Okay. Ooh, a mine. That's good, especially since we have. I go for a lockbox, especially because he's not up there now, and we have 24 symbols. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of the bartender. I'm gonna get rid of him. If we get more miners, I'm gonna probably take the miners. And fun stuff that happened today. My daughter lost another tooth. Ross in the chat says that he likes Wiz. You like Wiz, Darren, in Konosuba?
I don't like licks. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's nice, but a lick is not something I would.
Not something you want to hang out with.
Yeah, even if she is an airheaded, fun person to be around. But hey, would you want to hang out with the ogre from What Are You Doing at the End of the World?
Not really. I did not get anything off of those three that I was hoping to get. I was hoping to get another one of the containers to get the third lucky 7. There we are, the mega chest. I still have the key in there, right? Yes. So if the key lands next to the mega chest, that's 100 gold.
Your timing is too ironic. As soon as you said those words,
You can't plan this stuff, I swear. John Knight in the chat says that he has watched viral hit anime dub in a day, and it was a great show. And still needs to watch Bartender Glass of God's dub. He did watch the original anime.
well, Alia just made headlines. Hughes, my buddy Hughes, has found a new target for this season.
Yeah.
He's going after Suo. So expect many artworks from him coming soon, I'm sure. Because whenever he picks a girl that catches his interest, he overdoes it. Excuse me. Sorry, it was a long day.
Oh, I'm sure. So you could destroy this and add 9 symbols that you have seen and have not put up there. You know what? We'll throw that up there just because. And there it goes. We had the mega chest next to the key that opened that up. That's a 200 coin spin. We only need 675 doing 9 spins. We've already got 1,100. So I think we're good on the rent this time with some to spare. The goal is to have enough to pay the next one, and then we may see how far we can go with that. After this, we may stay on this game, or we could try switching it up to some other ones. Maybe Civilization 5, or I wanted to try to play Roller Coaster Tycoon, but I couldn't get it to go into window mode to where I could get everything set up properly. I tried for about 20 minutes before stream, setting it up tonight, and it just would not cooperate. Yeah, Darren's finding some good memes to send my way tonight.
The worst part is that's not even a meme. That was an official video. Alia's production team put out a video of bunny costumes for every single girl in the series.
That's one thing I've noticed about like anime anime figures and stuff in general, it seems like every female anime character, whether or not they appear in a bunny outfit in the series, gets a bunny girl outfit.
Because cuteness. Why not?
They also know that's where the money is. They know that
Yeah,
they can get the money for because of degenerates like us who are like, okay, I need this.
pretty much. Oh, by the way, speaking of bunny, we're getting another new Bunny Girl anime.
Really? I think I
Ra-
know which one you're talking about.
Rascal does not dream of Santa Claus.
Yep, I did see that.
Apparently, by doing all these movies and volumes, they're actually adapting according to the source material.
Interesting.
So, if going by that, then after this, they're not going to have much more to adapt because the series is just about over. But just a lot of anime news that's come out within the past couple of days.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to give away all of it because I'm going to have stuff to talk about tomorrow night, but
Well, you can always uh, drop all the news and stuff again tomorrow with Angela and get her take on everything.
mhm.
Because I won't be
but
there to interrupt.
but I want to get her reaction to please put them on Takamine-san.
All right, we get rid of that one.
Ross, any comments on that show?
In the chat, John Knight says that today is Travis Willingham's birthday. He's the voice of Ace in One Piece, Roy Mustang in Full Metal Alchemist, and Gilly in Street Fighter franchise. He also said today is National Watermelon Day and National Mustard Day.
Hmm.
Controversial take. I'm not the
Yeah,
biggest fan of mustard. I put ketchup on my hot dogs.
I don't put anything on my hot dogs.
There's a big billboard in Reading, Pennsylvania that says, "Who puts ketchup on hot dogs?" And I'm every time I go by it because it's right over the train tracks. I'm like, I do. That would be me.
and and yes, Ross, I know exactly what you're talking about with Suo jumping on the bed. She makes a face that highly resembles Anya's lovely
Little face.
kind of well, actually no, it's her dumbfounded face. Oh, speaking of which, I pulled up, and I meant to mention this the other night. I pulled up to one of my customers the other day. He had several different Airbnbs. So I go out to cut the field and the farm, and I knock on the door because I see people there, and he runs pet-friendly Airbnb. So anytime people are there, I generally have to or feel the need to announce myself because what if they have dogs out back? What if they have animals in my mowing vicinity?
Yeah.
So I knock on the door, and while I'm doing that, I look at their cars. Both of them in the driveway turned out to be boyfriend girlfriend and our age. Had anime stickers on them.
Nice.
Okay, so when I was talking to the guy who said, "Yeah, dogs are in the house," I'm like, "Do me a favor, sir. Watch better anime." He's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 wait, what are you talking about?" I'm like, well, the Bakugo and the Deku right there. He's like, oh, that's my girlfriend's car. Um, Mine's the other one, and that one had Anya, Power. It had Denji on the side of it. I'm like, okay, I can get behind yours.
But tell her she needs to watch better shows.
Yep. I'd say, am I wrong for saying that?
No. Plus, it gives us fun stuff to talk about on the show.
Yep. It's always nice to run across fellow weebs in the wild.
It is, and the fact that we can just like talk
Pick on them for
smack.
being weebs. Probably the best part is we can pick on them for being weebs because we're weebs ourselves.
Yep.
That reminds me, back in the day when we were doing anime pages, there were several different variations of the page. A page making weebs making fun of weebs. There was just a whole page dedicated to it. It was brilliant.
All right, Darren. What should we play? Do we want to do some more balloons? Do we want to do Railroad Tycoon, or do we want to do the start of a Sid Meier's Civ 5?
I mean, I'd at least like to try one co-op round since I didn't get to the other night.
All right, we can do that.
Let me remember my Steam information because it's been a minute.
Yep. So we're gonna play some co-op balloons, and I have it windowed to where I can still see the chat. So all of you amazing people in the chat who have come in to watch us play some games. Hello to everybody who's tuning in. Hello to everybody who's been checking out our gaming streams. It seems like they've been enjoying these a lot. I'm happy to see people have been having fun with these and have been enjoying them. I've been having fun just playing games and getting to spend extra time chatting with the amazing people who come in to our chat room and help support the shows on a regular basis. And I say it every week, but we couldn't do this stuff without you guys. It's because of the viewers and the listeners. That's what really keeps us going.
Okay, so I vaguely remembered my stuff. Now let's see. It looks like you're trying to log in from a new device. What do you mean? This is the same device I've been using.
Let's see, create. And I will, once you get everything set up, here is the code to join the game.
Alright. It's having to download because I haven't logged in a minute.
And let's see, what island should we do? You said it's been a bit since you've played. There are some new maps that have come out. Let's do
I say
Tinker.
select one at random. Let's see.
So
Ross, I only know one of those movies, and I read the book. I never watched the movie.
Movie choice question for everyone. Answer if you answer how you feel, but you're trapped in your selection of these three movies. How would you handle your situation? Movies are Pleasantville, The Birds, Coneheads. I've heard of them. I haven't seen any of them because I'm not much of a movie person. If I were going to put, say, movies that I have watched in the past, you would probably not know. Some of them you might know, some of them you probably haven't heard of. Because I know a lot of people nowadays have no idea who Burt Reynolds is. And I used to watch a lot of his movies. And then, like, the Police Academy movies, the original, like the first two Ghostbusters movies. So I watched movies back in like the 80s. As I got into high school and stuff like that, I kind of lost interest in movies, partially because of having to work.
What work?
So while we are waiting for Darren, I'm not going to share the screen until Darren is ready.
Hold on, let me make sure that I kept my stuff because it's been a minute. Because it's trying to tell me that I don't have any. Give me a second.
Oh, not a problem. Take your time. I did read an interesting article today through the Otaku USA e-news.
What the heck? So apparently it doesn't have any of the stuff that I had before, so I am technically starting over from nothing.
Oh.
So give me just a minute. Well, go ahead and play around or something while I try and figure this out.
Okay. But did you hear the news about human traffickers busted at San Diego Comic-Con?
No, I heard something about it, about
And according to the article, many different groups, many different like law enforcement groups and stuff were combined in a joint effort. And this is an article courtesy of OtakuUSAMagazine.com. San Diego Comic-Con 2024 has concluded, and while the con is mainly known as a place where people with interest in comic books, movies, anime, manga, and more like to gather, it's currently getting a lot of news for another reason: the human trafficking sting that happened there. Press release from the California Attorney General explained that between July 25th and 27th, the California Department of Justice's San Diego Human Trafficking Task Force pulled off an anti-human trafficking sting operation at Comic-Con. When all was said and done, 14 people were arrested and 10 victims were found.
wow.
Including one of the victims was a 16-year-old.
Wow.
Comic-Con International, however, was not at all involved in it and did not know about it until afterwards. It responded to the news by saying, "Obviously, we find this very disturbing. While we were not made aware of this operation, it is our understanding that the arrests were made outside of the event." So it was a thing that went on during San Diego Comic-Con without the organization's knowledge, and nothing happened at the event itself or during the event inside of the buildings. that is still it's still scary to know that human trafficking is still such a prolific thing. So while Darren is doing that, I will play a quick game, and then we will see what happens. Hopefully Darren's able to get things figured out. If not, it stinks. That sounds like he may have to start from scratch. I think I'm going to do end of the road. Hard mode. Just use. Actually, let's do the magic only monkeys. Just because. Start with that. I know I cheat a little bit by doing that, but we're going to put the Benjamin down there. Give you the extras. Wall of Fire is always fantastic. Up next, we'll put this guy up here. Ross says, Doug, Burt Reynolds, a.k.a. Charlie, in All Dogs Go to Heaven. I was goofing around last night on this, Darren, and I had 6 level 5 towers and died at round 140 again.
Oh.
I was hoping to beat 140, but it just didn't happen.
Okay, so the last time I played, Steam has my achievements and whatnot on here, so I'm really confused as to why the game doesn't have everything I've done. Let me see if there's an update on Google I need to know about.
Yeah, see if there's something, if there's an update or something that you need to do, or because that is weird. Because you were like me and had just all the towers unlocked and everything. Or if you have to start over, that's really gonna stink. Although, if you did have to start over and you only had a few towers, I could let you do the majority of the popping, and I could just kind of focus on getting money so that you could get more towers down, so that you can get the levels that you needed to unlock more stuff faster. So like on a map like this, there's plenty of room for me to put down a bunch of like banana farms and stuff.
Hold on a sec. So apparently there's a Reddit thing. Okay. Okay. So figured it out. If you delete Steam or delete your progress, you can get it back. Go to settings, account, click Steam. Okay. Hold on a sec. Let me do this.
All right.
Settings, account. No, I don't want to log in on Twitch.
Uh-oh. We just let a lot of stuff through. And I'm not sure what they were. But with the Super Monkey down there, we are good now. Ross in the chat has some news, Darren, saying that Japan's anime boom is attracting wealthy investors and major conglomerates, so we might lose the fun of what anime and manga are supposed to be about.
I hope not.
I hope not as well, but my argument to that also is with what feels like a million carbon copies of everything, it seems like a lot of originality is not there anymore. And we've talked about this quite a bit, on recent episodes about how it seems like there are so many cookie cutter shows, regardless of the genre. Shonen start to feel the same. Isekais obviously feel the same. You know, a lot of music based animes. You see a lot of different idol animes and stuff of that nature. Doesn't feel like there's a ton of new stuff. That being said, I think that's one reason why Freerun felt so good because it felt different being
Wait a second here. Okay, so apparently my stuff is gone. I don't know why though. I never deleted anything on this computer.
That's weird. So what you're saying is, Darren, that may have to just start over when we do that.
Yep. Until I figure out what's going on. Because as you know, I had a whole bunch of achievements.
You had a ton of achievements. You had a bunch of like skins and stuff unlocked. So that does really stink. I'm on currently
I
on
want to know how I
67
lost.
of 80.
I just don't understand how I lost it.
I have no idea how you lost it either. We are at 77 of 80. Once we hit round 80, I will open up for and get you a code for the co-op, Darren. And again, Ross, to your point, we really hope that we don't lose the fun of what anime is supposed to be about, the creativity, the goofiness, the silliness, the mental escape that a lot of us have, enjoyed what anime gives us. And I will say, Darren, that after the most recent episode of 2.5 Seduction, I still say Rarisa's best girl of the season of the shows I'm watching. So we have completed that. I'm going to minimize that until I get the code and everything ready. So if you're ready, Darren, I will send you the new code to join.
You can go to settings and log into your Kiwi account. Well, like I said, it looks like I'm screwed.
Well, between the two of us, we can
I can't do that because I have to be level 20.
you have to be level 20 to even do co-ops.
Yep.
Oh,
So there goes that plan.
that's stupid.
Now let me see what I can do here because I did have another I did have another thing that I was using, so I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't delete that a minute ago. I mean, I shouldn't have. Log out.
Ross says, "Well, Darren, I'll be your bartender and pour you a drink."
I still don't drink though.
He'll pour you a nice tall glass of Bojangles sweet tea.
That'll work.
I think it's finally stopped storming up here. We had some really nasty thunderstorms that rolled through earlier.
You know, you know what I think happened?
What's that?
I lost all my progress, but it still showed the correct monkey money and everything. So I don't know. This is crazy. So all these challenges, it's reflecting that I've already attempted most of them.
But it's not showing that you've done anything.
Yeah, that's the part I don't get.
That's really weird. While you're still looking at that, what we got here? Mermonkeys, no mere monkey. Learn about mermonkeys and defend their cave. Well, let's try this. We'll do this while Darren's still figuring things out. What I can tell you is that they can go on land or in the water, but they seem much farther when placed on the water. They're certainly more at home there. Tridents look sharp, which should make them good against group balloons. Let's see if that theory holds any water. We got 2 mermonkeys there. This is our first look at these new towers that have come in. Mermonkey just upgraded to tier 3 on the middle path. Tridents now have an icy magical aura. Tridents will freeze balloons and a magical wave grows as projectile travels. And we have a mermonkey that just called up a monster from the depths. Those are some slimy looking tentacles. My PhD in abyssal creature biology is being put to good use. From the 8 tentacles, I can tell each one independently targets balloons in front of them. They'll slam down in a 360-degree ring, dealing massive damage. Mermonkey has upgraded from the bottom path too, so it can see camo balloons. Hello, Nunya. Yes, it's Weird. I won't be around tomorrow night, so I'm streaming some gaming tonight. Tomorrow night I will be working, and you will have Darren, Angela, and a mystery guest. So definitely stay tuned. You'll want to tune in tomorrow night to see who that is. It's going to be a fun show from what I'm hearing. More fun than Darren trying to figure out why the hell his balloons game screwed up. And hello to Scott. Getting a look at the new Mermonkey Towers. Kind of seeing what they do and going through a little tutorial. So we got the completion on that. Now we'll move to the next tutorial part here to find out more info about these things. The detect camo balloons, attack faster with all attacks. So we'll have this one go faster.
Well, it looks like I'm screwed because when I went to go reset my stuff to try and figure out why I didn't have access to anything, it looks like I reset the whole thing. So now I can't do anything.
Ugh. That means that you have to start over and play the game.
For hours on end that I don't have.
Yeah. Which that really does stink. Ross in the chat says, aside from plus side elf girls this season, I say best girl this season is either Masha, sorry Darren, it's not Alaya, or Nori from Indivisible by Twins. I need to get enough stuff out here, it looks like, to make sure that we can keep destroying these balloons. We gotta beat wave 90 with this.
Well, oh well. What you gonna do?
I don't think there's much you can, unfortunately.
Well, there is one thing I can do. There's just no co-op with this one.
Oh, what's that? Is that like a battle mode?
Not quite. There's a game I can play that hasn't been played in a long time, and the fact that I can even still do it is impressive.
Is it a balloons game or is it a different game?
Nope, nope. It's Adventure Quest. Last played 740 days ago. So almost 2 years ago to this day. But guess what? My progress is saved on that one.
That's a good thing, though.
Yeah. Level 101. Hey, Willie.
Ross in the chat says, since you're not here tomorrow, Doug, what were your thoughts on yesterday's episode of 2.5 Dimensional Seduction? I thought it was actually really good. Um, like I said, uh, I really like the character Rarisa. Um, the girl with the glasses, I think she's adorable. Like I said, of the shows that I am watching, I think she's the best girl of the season from the shows I am watching. I'm not watching either of the ones that were talked about earlier. And I really just think that the show has been very entertaining, very well written. Um, I do think it's one that Angela should watch because of being a cosplayer herself. I know Darren made that suggestion before as well. That's one that she should check out. What's your thoughts been of 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, Darren?
Unfortunately, I've only had time for the first two episodes, so I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Understandable. Let's see how far these get. I feel like I need a few more of these boats here. Oh, we lost.
What round?
78. Had to get to 90 on the scenario.
You little. Oh, wow. I actually beat it, though? Dang.
But I'm going to close out of that game since we're unable to do the co-op. And let's see, is there another game that I can play that's a quick one? I haven't done Turmoil in a while. Turmoil, the game where you try to make money by digging for oil and transporting it to. Now, some of these games I find on Steam from watching other streamers play these games and be like, that kind of looks neat. Let's see what that is. I want to see if I can take it. There we go. Out of full screen. There we go. And now we can share this. Another old, looks like an old-timey game. Start a new campaign. Turmoil. All right, Darren. Actually, we'll ask the chat. Who should I use? Should I be Blanche, Daisy, Ricardo, or Joshua as the character I choose?
In honor of Ricardo.
It makes sense. Lady Beard would be proud. So,
that's weird.
starting off says, just follow my instructions. The oil will be flowing in no time. Before you can start drilling for oil, you have to know where to drill. Hire a dowser to take care of this. There are some hotkeys, so I can just hit that. We'll place a guy down here, and he will walk around and find. When he stops and whistles, he has found something, and that's where you want to put down the first oil well to dig, which he has just found. Now we buy a rig. We're going to place that there. From here, we're going to drag downward to try to guess about where the oil is. And that has put us right into the heart of that. We struck oil. Now we need to buy a wagon. That's going to take it to the left ink over here, as it says. It says the introduction ends when you've brought the cash amount back up to 1,350. Where I've already played this game, I'm just going to skip the tutorial. Actually, it says, ended right there anyway. So now it's time to go to the town hall, meet the rivals, and then choose where we want to start. We have Joshua, Daisy, Blanche. So a new bank has been built. Start off with 20,000 each. Ross says there's a weird title anime coming out this winter. It's called Honey Lemon Soda, and the look of the trailer looks like the girl is just getting bullied. Apparently, it's a coming-of-age romance, but he thinks he's going to pass on it.
Oh, I'm watching it. Let's see. Paladin. Have a vorpal edge. Okay, let's exit. Where's the Arctic at?
So I have to dig down a little farther. Still haven't found the oil, so the oil's got to be way down here. There it is. We're going to get another dowser going because I feel like there's going to be 2 or more. And so now we got to keep an eye on the price of the oil here at Left Inc. Because the price is dropping. Quite a bit. Now it's going back up. Once it gets above like 50 cents a gallon, we'll and at 70 cents, we'll have both of them start going back. Just need to start making some money. And obviously, as the game progresses on, you almost go through an entire year of pumping oil, and you get through, and you can really you can upgrade the pipe sizes. You get a lot of different things to help you make more money. I got 7 more days to try to get some income in. And then you can see where the oil deposits really were. And we made a profit of $583 on that.
Straight shifter. Legends of Lore. Man, so much of this stuff I haven't done in years. The Devourers. Necro.
We'll get to where that can pump a little bit faster. And now this next level, we go from January 1st to June 30th. So Discotech Media revealed that they are releasing home media of The Great Teacher Onizuka.
Oh, wow.
Did watch the most recent episode of that Cat Neko anime, the ramen anime, and that has been cute. It's still a good show. I know it sounds kind of corny, kind of goofy, but now it's challenging because you've got two little companies here. We've got to throw a tank in the middle because price is dropping, price is increasing. We'll see which one goes up. We're able to increase the pipe width. This one's actually moving quite fast, so we will do that. Grab another wagon to send two that way, since that one's 85 cents a gallon, almost 90 cents a gallon now, so that's where the money's going to really be made. And before we have a spill, we're going to grab another horse here. Gonna put another dowser down just because. Well, that one I put down a little too far.
Fire the hot shot. Okay, we can deal with that. Oh no. Oh, well, that hurt. Oh, let's see. Okay, this makes no sense. I'm level 11, but I can't use my skills. That don't make any sense. You know what? No.
Now the prices are really bad on both of them, so we're just gonna have everything go to there. Is that starting to go up? Nope, that's still dropping. That's way down low. We're gonna need to get a second oil shed.
Really?
So until this riddle for Darren. How do you destroy the boogeyman under your bed?
You did the tube snake boogie? Please tell me you got that one.
What did you say?
Did the tube snake boogie?
I did not get that one.
ZZ Top?
Oh, okay, yeah. They're performing in Bethlehem this week.
I got a girl, she lives on the block. When she boogie, she did the tube snake boogie. Boogie little baby, boogie woogie all night long.
We're gonna open that one back up since that's gonna be the shortest distance. It's from that rig back and forth.
I forgot about my little Nerf kitten.
So on that one, we had a profit of $9,620. Well above everybody else. Depth 2, speed 2. I like the moles. Moles are actually interesting because they can help you find stuff pretty quickly. Not going to get any of the upgrades from him just yet. Ross says, shove the sheets in their face.
Hmm.
I was going to say with a tissue, but you know, how you get rid of the boogie, man. Makes me think of an old George Carlin skit. Yeah, it's the hippy dippy weather man here with all your hippy dippy weather, man.
You know, it's kind of funny. One of the animes I watched a while back, they were making fun per se of George Carlin because the one of the organizations that they were going against was called Gwe Carlin. You little. Okay, I can definitely win against this. Holy crap! Maybe I stick with that.
Let's see if we can get how far down we can get this. It looks like we just got the edge of the one on here, so that is actually working. So we got lucky on that one. We have been needing to get quite a bit of wagons going because the capacities that are coming out from both of these. So we are up to 8 wagons. Watching the prices here. Oh, Darren Russ says the Boogeyman riddle was in reference to the new Elia episode.
I haven't seen it because I ain't had time for anime in a hot minute. So
Because I keep making him come on these streams where I'm gaming and just talking random nonsense.
Pretty much. You little.
One of these days,
Oh, oh.
Darren will figure out how to stream from his phone, and you'll get to watch him mowing the lawn or something.
Wow, I still can't believe that happened right there. Light. And none of my weapons are light. You trying to kill me? If you were battling against a if you were battling against anything, what would be the ultimate skill that your weapon could pull off?
Probably some sort of insta death.
That's exactly what just happened. Do you know what they do?
What do they do?
It summons the Grim Reaper.
Sounds like a killer move.
It is.
Literally.
Yeah, I miss these type games. Your sword has several different abilities, and what happens all depends on your luck.
And with that, we are nearing 10 o'clock, so I think I'm going to call it there for any of the gaming. Darren, thank you so much for coming on and hanging out with us, playing some games tonight.
Yeah, I'm sorry. All my stuff got lost somehow.
Excuse me, not your fault. And we will figure out how to be able to do some co-op stuff. You'll have to play a little bit to get your level up.
Yep.
But like I said, join us tomorrow night when Darren and Angela have control of the show. I will not be around due to the fact I will be on a train heading towards Harrisburg. In fact, at 8 o'clock, I'll probably be in Reading Yard switching cars around, if I had to guess, based off of how trips have gone. And then next week, I don't know my schedule yet. I will know more as the week progresses. Probably have at least one game streaming night next week. But until then, thank everybody for tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Enjoy the show tomorrow night. Keep watching anime, keep having fun, and we'll see you again for more Anime-Zing Radio here on YouTube and Twitch. Have a great night, all.
Good night.